Okay, episode 2, let's go. Now things started off pretty tense as it was still nighttime, which meant the resident fungus enthusiasts were still out and about. Instead of going for trees, I opted for the wood hidden beneath the bushes in the plains biomes as that was way quicker and I knew I needed to stay on my toes. I also somehow managed to pick up someone's intestine during all of this. Don't ask. It did have a slime ball in it though, so I'm not complaining. Gathering resources while on the run eventually led me back to the mystical forest biome, which you would probably think was a bad idea due to the previous experiences I had within it. And you'd be right, because as I was trying to mine this tree, not one, not two, but 3 creepers tried to cancel me via detonation. It wasn't all bad, as the aftermath of the explosions unearthed some easy to access stone as well as some free coal. Gathered some more logs, and I guess this spider was an eco-activist because he didn't seem too pleased with that. With the break of dawn came the need for food, so once again I decided to desolate the local sheep population. Not as good as dodo meat, but it would do. Gave a quick hello to the Hypsilophodon as I set my course towards an unexplored swamp biome. Over here were some quaggas, which I think I can actually ride if I get a saddle, which is an idea for the future. Cut down the swamp tree for some extra wood before I started to head down something that looked almost like a pathway, which made traveling through the pothole-filled area pretty easy. On the road, I came across a lone Pachycephalosaurus, which was cool to see, and I even found some ruin-like structures on the outskirts of the biome. Wonder what ancient civilization made these. Now, I knew I needed some better gear if I was going to go up against some of the nasties in this mod pack, so when I saw this cave, I knew what had to be done. Venturing in, I was actually a bit scared because I had no idea what I was going to find. Even more off-putting, I noticed that it was strangely quiet with none of the usual vanilla hostile mobs in sight. I proceeded to wander around and collect a bit of iron, and it wasn't long before I ran into something that looked like it should belong on r/I'm sorry, John.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. You would think after seeing a literal sleep paralysis demon that things couldn't possibly get any worse, right? So yeah, this cave troll showed up to destroy my bloodline. I actually ended up having a pretty hard fight against it, but I didn't talk much, so I'll just fill it in with like Game Boy music and Shrek edits. That'll make it better, I think. Oh, who's got that thing?
What? Can't we just settle this over a pint? Bye-bye. That's not very nice.
Oh god, yes. After that was finished, it was back to iron mining, and with enough persistence, I was able to get enough for a shield, a sword, and a full armor set. Looking pretty fab. I couldn't remember the way out of the cave, so I just dug straight up. As soon as I surfaced, I was attacked by this weird edgy pterosaur. I also found another fairy village, and this guy, who lucky for me was asleep. Oh god, that's a megalania. Went back to the plains biome and I decided it was time to make myself a proper base where I could set my spawn and whatever. Settled on carving out a little cave into one of these big rocks, thought it would be appropriate because, you know, it's prehistoric themed. After setting a waypoint, I made my way over to the ocean, and lo and behold. Turns out dodos love hanging out at the beach, so I ran along the banks in order to find more. And on the way, I ran into this perfectly normal zombie. Jeez. Oh, get off! It was nighttime now, and the beach was full of hostile mobs, making it pretty hard to get to any dodos. Oh yeah, and there was also this guy. What the heck is that? Oh, whoa. Oh, did you just teleport to it? Oh, jeez. It's like a train. Oh god, oh god. I felt bad about killing these guys if they weren't gonna attack anymore, so I just left them in peace. After that little fight, I spotted some pteranodons, so I went over to have a look. Then this happened. Oh, here we go. Oh god. Ah, god. Go away. Note to self, mermaids suck. But yeah, it was clear that it was too dangerous to keep looking for dodos with all these mobs around, so I decided to call it quits. Made sure to say goodbye to these guys on my way back though. Good evening, chaps. And yeah, I made a home with all my dodo meat. Home sweet cave. Thank God. Mission accomplished, I guess, so that's where I left off. At least I didn't die at all. That was a win. Don't think I'm gonna be able to keep that streak up though, because I've got bigger plans for next time. Until then, stay tuned.